Hi everyone, this is WhatsApp, and today I'm going to be demoing Matter AI. Before jumping into it, I want to talk about today's workflow for pull requests and how engineering teams manage it. It's ideally becoming slow and slower. We have to deep dive into understanding any critical bugs, security vulnerabilities, or performance improvements we can make in the code. And then comes the part of repetitive, creating smarter summaries, understanding for the reviewer how the code has been changed, what's the impact, and then there's a lot of back and forth that happens from time to time. Ultimately, the pull request workflow becomes slower rather than smoother. So that's why we have created Matter AI, which helps you solve all these three things and ensure that your productivity is high and you save a lot of time reviewing PRs or even creating PRs. So let's dive in. So Matter AI is an open source tool which helps you, generate summaries, generate quick code reviews, but specifically for any performance issues, bugs, security vulnerabilities. It also helps reviewers generate explanations so that they can understand what happened, where it happened, and what they really want to review. So instead of reviewing 5,000 lines of code, there's a specific set of things that you really need to review. In terms of features, all of them are listed here. But let's go and deep dive into a quick live demo. So over here, I have a repository in which I am creating a new file. I've created some, functions that are commonly used, just for an example. So let me just go and, create a new commit by saying checker file. And then I will be creating a PR out of it. So by default in this repository, I already have a PR template that has to be followed. So I will create a PR, and you can see a PR template is automatically injected as it happens, but I'm not going to fill it. What I will do is I will leave it as it is and just create a pull request. So once the pull request is created, Matter AI will get the notification from GitHub, and we will go and find all the context about the pull request, code changes, commits that has happened, and automatically create a new summary for you based on your pull request template. So any things that you see for description, type of change, checkboxes, any checklist, whatever the things are there will automatically get filled. So here it is. The description is automatically updated. It has all the things of a new file has been added, what are the functions added, what is the impact of the change, how much big of a change it is. Are there any tests added? No. Specifically, I did not add, and also detect security vulnerabilities, so it says it does not have. So in the checklist boxes I have, it automatically detected that this is not a bug fix, it's a new feature. It's not a breaking change. There is no documentation and there is no refactoring. So has this been tested? No, I have not. I can go and check manual testing if needed. And screenshots are not there, you can add it. And then checklist, again, what are the things I have added? So I have not added a lot of comments. So if I go and add comments in a pull request, this checkbox will automatically get updated. To give you an overview of how review works, I have a separate PR, which basically is much more heavy changes from API to Express servers and a lot of things. So the review is already done by Matter Agent. Let's go and check the review. So it has found out that it has severe, critical security issues and bugs. So let's see how the review has gone. So it has suggested that, we should not be using session with resave is false and stuff like that. So it has given me a suggestion to automatically commit over here with anything, and I can just press on commit changes and your code will be fixed over here. So the engineer does not have to go back and forward with the code editor. In another system, they have identified that there is a SQL injection in the logging function possible. So make this change to get it fixed quickly. And similarly, there are multiple things that you can go and fix it. So for example, to replace MD5, it's recommending to use bcrypt instead of the normal crypto create hash functions. And similarly, there are multiple examples where it goes and identify how do we fix these issues. And with a simple commit suggestion, code change, you can do it. So obviously, you can either commit from here or make a change at your end. So now I have this, I can assign a reviewer. And let's say the reviewer, instead of coming and checking the whole changes, just goes and say, explain. So now, once you enter this command on any pull request, Matter will go and give you a cuts of all the changes has been made, where it has been made, so that the reviewer does not have to go to the developer or the author to understand why did you make this change, what has happened. So this is a bit different from the summary. Summary basically is for the team to understand the pull request, and explanation is something that is specifically for the reviewers or managers to understand, okay, what happened, what is the step-by-step changes that has happened. So yeah, this is the explanation for me. Everything looks good. I can approve it if it needs, and I can go and merge the pull request. So here, we can do multiple things. Let's say if I have open source tool or something and I want to create release notes, there are a few examples we can do that. So I have a different example over here where I've already created multiple commits and I wanted to merge from staging to production. So over here, I have just come and say, let's say I say Matter release notes. So I just comment it, and now Matter will generate a complete release notes in the format of how release notes should be. So in terms of what change, are there any features, are there any bug fixes, are there any new dependencies, and then the commit log history that we usually get. So yeah, now we have it. So it creates a nice list of things. So what are the new features added? Let's say in your library, don't open source code. Are there any bug fixes? So if there were any bug fixes, it would have detected it and presented it over here. And then commit log history, as usual, the generic flow that we have. And if there were any new dependencies, over here we do not have. If it does have a new dependency, then it will go and apply, understand, okay, what is the dependency, why was it added, and where it is used, and print it over here. So yeah, that's a quick overview of how the product works.